What if I told you the 2026-27 Lexus RX 600h isn't just another luxury SUV, but the one that could make buyers think twice before choosing a BMW X5, Mercedes GLE, or Audi Q5? With stunning new styling, a refined hybrid powertrain, and a cabin that feels straight out of the future, Lexus may have built its most impressive RX yet. But there's one feature that changes everything, and you won't believe what it is. Welcome to my channel, The Speed Nest, where we go beyond the spec sheet and uncover what truly makes a vehicle worth your attention. Today we're taking a closer look at the all-new 2026-27 Lexus RX 600h and why it's becoming one of the most talked about luxury hybrids SUVs on the market for years. The mid-size luxury SUV segment has felt like a competition of numbers. More horsepower, bigger screens, longer feature lists. But the new Lexus RX hybrid lineup takes a different approach. It isn't trying to win an arms race, it's trying to win a feeling. And that's exactly why people can't stop talking about it. Walk up to it in a parking lot, and the first thing that hits you is the front end. The spindle grille has been reshaped again, tighter, sharper, more sculpted than before, framed by slim lighting signatures that look less like headlights and more like something drawn by hand. But here's where things become even more interesting. That lighting isn't just for show. It reacts, it welcomes you, and in the dark, it turns an ordinary driveway into something that feels cinematic. Follow the side profile, and you'll notice the roofline taper toward the rear, almost like the vehicle is exhaling. Sculpted flanks catch light differently depending on where you're standing, and the wheels, depending on the trim, stretching close to 21 inches, fill out the arches in a way that makes the whole SUV look lower and wider than it actually is. Around back, a full-width light bar ties everything together, glowing like a single continuous brushstroke rather than two separate lamps. But that's only the beginning, because stepping inside is where this vehicle stops being a car and starts being an experience. Open the door and the cabin doesn't just look premium, it breathes premium. Soft touch materials wrap around a dashboard that curves gently toward the driver, and an ambient lighting system can shift through dozens of colors and themes, quietly adjusting the mood of the cabin to match the moment. Slide into the seats and you feel real bolstering, real support, not just cushioning for show. A crisp digital gauge cluster sits directly in the driver's line of sight, while a wide central touchscreen anchors the dashboard like the command center of something far more advanced than a family SUV. And here's where the story changes, because the technology inside doesn't feel bolted on, it feels woven in. Wireless smartphone integration means you climb in, and everything just connects. No cables, no friction. A head-up display projects your speed and directions right onto the windshield, keeping your eyes exactly where they should be. And a suite of driver assistance systems works quietly in the background, watching the road, reading traffic, and stepping in only when you actually need it, never announcing itself unless it has to. Underneath all of that composed elegance sits a hybrid powertrain built around a simple idea. Power should feel effortless, not aggressive. Electric torque fills in the moment you press the accelerator. Gas power takes over smoothly for sustained speed. And the transition between the two is so refined that most passengers won't even notice it's happening. On the highway it glides, in the city it tiptoes through traffic in near silence. And through corners, a suspension tuned for comfort, first still manages to keep the body composed, soaking up rough pavement without ever feeling disconnected from the road. But the biggest surprise is still ahead, because safety here isn't treated as an afterthought bolted onto a features list. Cameras and sensors work continuously in the background, tracking lanes, monitoring blind spots, watching for pedestrians the driver might miss, and preparing the vehicle to react in the fraction of a second before a human ever could. It's not there to take control away from you, it's there so you almost never notice it's working at all. Until the one day you truly need it. And that's really the point of this entire vehicle. It's built for real life. Fold the rear seats and the cargo area opens up enough for a weekend getaway or a Costco run without a second thought. The ride stays smooth over long highway stretches, making road trips feel shorter than they are. Rear passengers get real legroom, real comfort, not an afterthought crammed behind the front row. This is a vehicle designed less for showrooms and more for school runs, airport pickups, and long drives where comfort matters more than bragging rights. So when you step back and look at the whole picture, what stands out isn't one single feature, it's how quietly confident the entire vehicle feels. It doesn't need to be loud to be luxurious, it doesn't need extreme numbers to feel special. It simply does everything a modern luxury SUV should do, and does it with a level of polish that's hard to find anywhere else in this class. So here's the real question. Is this the kind of SUV you'd actually want to live with every single day? Or are you still chasing something louder? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what you'd want to see us cover next. And if you enjoyed this one, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming from the Speed Nest.